Today is April the 26th, 2025. This is Carmen bringing you your daily Bloodborne Remaster update. No news on a Bloodborne Remaster today, no news on the emulator. We don't have any Souls news or gaming news, but I'm going to take this entire update to gush and give my first impressions on Expedition 33 because I've been playing this game today, my first real session with it, and I'm floored. When I first saw this game back at the Xbox show, last June, I think it was June, I saw it and said, hold up a second, this looks really good, this looks interesting, I'm very interested in this. Well, I am astounded with this game so far. What do I even talk about? This one might go on for a while because I can't believe how good this has been so far. So let's talk about, we'll just say, performance-wise, this game runs very, very good. Thankfully, since it's a turn-based game, I can just set it in quality mode, 30 FPS, and just enjoy everything. But 60 FPS runs buttery smooth as well, if you like that. But performance-wise, looks great, runs great, no issues with it. Every now and then you catch a weird little frame stutter, but it's nothing too major. It's like if there's a lot of effects on screen and you turn the corner too fast, then yeah, you'll get a little stutter. But it never chugs in important moments or anything. Let's see here. Visually, this game is the most gorgeous video game I've ever played in my life. It's not even close. I can't believe these environments. Spring Meadows was at Rising Waters. Even the world map footage you're seeing right here. I did this right after Rising Waters, so this is not too far in the game at all. This is after the second area. The open world looks fantastic, and not open world, the overworld, because this game features a JRPG classic world map, and it's incredible. I haven't seen one of these since Final Fantasy Type 0 back on the PSP. I think it came out in 2011 or something. That was the last time I saw the proper JRPG world map show up in anything. And this is incredible. It conveys the sense of scale perfectly. It's still very fun to run through. It still looks great. It feels just as good as a big open world would, and there's still things to find on it. That's what's crazy. You can find a gestural, you can find a small little area that's like 2 rooms, and there was something extra there, like I accidentally found, it's early game, so if you don't want me to say it, in the Yellow Woods area, so that way if you haven't been there, you can skip 10 seconds. I found a little battle arena, and it was very, very fun to just get some really good items off of that and just do 1v1 fights. Very, very fun stuff. There's also just a little side quest you can find in a little area that's like 2 rooms. It's so nice to have the overworld back instead of just having a big empty open world. I love this. I grew up playing Final Fantasy VII. It's like one of the first real games I played that wasn't like Marvel or anime stuff. And this game this game doesn't exactly give me my FF7 feels. It gives me the feeling I haven't had in 10 years of, my favorite game of all time is Final Fantasy 15 for a lot of different reasons. It's not the greatest game, but it means a lot to me. This game gives me that feeling again. The world is incredible. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. It's fantastical. I love everything about the world so far. Voice acting wise, it's incredible. Great performances all around. I am not seeing enough people talk about Charlie Cox as Gustav. He has been fantastic so far. The shock in the story sometimes is so good. Even just a little bit of it I've had. The level design in these actual levels, because you have your overworld and then you have actual levels. The level design has been very, very good. For Spring Meadows, it's basic, it's serviceable. There's not a lot there. But in Rising Waters, there's so much packed into this. It honestly kind of reminds me of Souls levels. There's so much to find. It's linear, but there's still branching paths. There's a lot of paths you can jump up and do parkour things to get to secret items and stuff like that. It is grapple points. It's stellar. The level design is very, very good, especially compared to everything else we see these days where it's usually just straight line. This is incredible. Level design is cinema. It's peak. Enemy design, very, very cool looking enemies. Very, very different. Never seen anything like these before. Combat wise, I never thought I'd be able to say this about a turn-based game. Expedition 33's combat is already my second favorite combat system and my pick for second best right now. It finally, livened up the problem with turn-based combat that a lot of people have. You see, a lot of games have given you something to do on the offensive side of things. Final Fantasy VIII was a good example of this. With Squall's Gunblade, it gave you things to do when you're on the offensive. But on the defensive, it was always just, okay, I'm either dodging it or I'm getting hit, nothing else. You can jump certain attacks in this, you can dodge them, you can parry them, or you can eat them. It gives you something to do on that side of the combat as well, and it's fantastic. The sound design is excellent. Everything feels satisfying. The combat in this is fantastic. Excellent combat. The only thing I like more right now is the Final Fantasy VII Re-Trilogy, which, funnily enough, they're very, very similar, right? Re-Trilogy is an action combat system with a turn-based twist. This is a turn-based combat system with an action twist onto it. They're very, very similar, and they're both hybrids that are fantastic in their own ways, and I love them. It is perfect. I love this combat system already. I could gush about this for so long. The turn-based is fantastic. Dude, it barely even feels turn-based. You're pressing so many buttons when you're on the offensive, and then you're dodging or parrying when you're on the defensive, and you can free aim and shoot weak points on the enemies. There's so much strategy that goes into it, using this buff with this and this. It's just, it's stellar. It is stellar. I'm speechless. Again, I have nothing else I can say on this combat system. I'm speechless. Music, it is gorgeous. The soundtrack is incredible. Not a single bit of it has let me down yet. It just adds to the otherworldly feeling of some of these levels, like Rising Waters. It's excellent, especially Lumiere, I believe it was. The song you can play at camp. It's so good. If you have not played this yet, I implore you, go out and give this a try if you're interested in it. This game is excellent. If you have it on Game Pass, I'm going to actually say, please consider buying this. This is something that needs to be supported. I have never in my life been this floored by something like this. Never. I'm astounded. I am, and I can't wait to play more of it tomorrow. Corpse Gear Expedition 33, as it is right now, this is on track to be another 10 out of 10. I have not had a single issue with this game so far. I'm floored by it. I'm amazed by it. It is incredible. It is amazing. And as someone who grew up loving a lot of these old JRPGs, it's so interesting. It's so cool to see it brought back in such a great way. I love this. I'm going to go ahead and cut this daily update off. If you're interested in this game, I highly encourage you to check it out. Corpse Gear Expedition 33, first impressions, massive thumbs up. I can't recommend it enough. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. No news on a Bloodborne Remaster today. That's been your daily Bloodborne Remaster update for April the 26th, 2025.